What's up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC. Brian here, and that's a Polaris Razor. It's on top of my dual brushless MAX10 Emaxx. Yes, dual brushless MAX10 Emaxx. Has a really good ring to it. I'm so glad I didn't rip this thing apart and sell it, because although we were doing a 100-mile-per-hour Emaxx that kind of had to back off of that, seeing as how I threw everything I could at it and got barely halfway there, turned into a really expensive build. But I've always had this Polaris Razor body. This is by NewBrite, and I've always wanted to put a NewBrite body on top. I can't do this. I got to get this thing out of the way. This is ridiculous how big this thing is. So, as you can see, we've got our killer Emaxx here. Always wanted to do a NewBrite build. Always. So I thought, why not dig this body back out and see if we can't get her attached to the Emaxx. Now, it is not attached now. At least it's not how it's gonna be. We're gonna have to do some work to it. I have it kind of Velcroed in there to kind of give you guys the idea of what you're looking at, what we're gonna do to it. Before we rip this body off, I do want to kind of give you guys a look at what we got. Now, like I said, I got it Velcro down there right now. You know, this is kind of what we're looking at. I mean, it almost looks like it's made for this vehicle. Couple things I noticed right off the rip. When I put this thing on here, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a pair of wires hanging here. This light bar had this ugly sticker on it, and I just assumed it was, you know, for show. I thought, you know, no big deal. Well, I was wrong. When I pulled this top off, I noticed that there was a set of wires here. So I went picking at the sticker, and lo and behold, it's a light bar. Not only is it a light bar, it freaking works, man. Why would I buy a new light bar when we have one? Killer plus. Now, here's what needs to be done to this before we have a flying up the road dual brushless Emaxx, okay? One of which I've already done. So let's pull this apart. I've already had this thing taken apart because I knew what I was doing to it. I knew what needed to be done to the body itself. Like I said, just got it kind of Velcroed on there. I mean, this is a really good body. So we're going to set this off to the side here. One of the things we had to do immediately was fix the Emaxx. That was the issue. Every time I took this build out there, you know, trying to get that elusive 100 miles an hour, I broke something. I mean, the last time we took this out there, literally, torque alone ripped the back wheel right off. I mean, I pulled the link out. It started to steer from the rear end, and I mean, come on, you know, I've got, you know, $150 worth of wheels on here now, and all kinds of other crazy stuff. I was kind of sick of breaking it every time. I mean, don't get me wrong, breaking stuff is fun, it is, but I mean, it wasn't very spectacular to rip the whole back of the, you know, truck out, and it didn't even do anything cool. It just kind of ripped itself apart. So I thought, hey, let's get the twin 26 tube pinion gears out of here. We're going to throw the twin 11s in there. Wheelie popping crazy thing. Remember, got this awesome wheelie bar here. I mean, I think keeping these wheels on, dropping some gears in here, and then, of course, remember, we had her slammed all the way to the ground here so that, you know, it could do 100 miles an hour without taking flight. I got to pull all 8 of these shocks back out. I just can't afford to get a new set of shocks. Don't want to get a new set of shocks. I just got to pull my really cool custom metal pieces out of these, re-oil them. Takes me about an hour, hour and a half. This truck will then sit back up here where it goes. And remember, I got a really cool, nice ramp downstairs. We'll pull that back out. But basically what needs to be done, already fixed the rear end. We're back to straight as an arrow. We're good to go. I got to do the shocks. Like I said, hour, hour and a half. Pull those off, put those back on. The motors, ESCs, all that wired up, ready to go. Everything else, it's got 2 new servos up front, which are just enough to push these big, heavy wheels. Got to pull this off here. Remember, I'm pretty sure we've got, wrong size. I think we got twin 26s up here. We're going to go ahead and throw the twin 11s in. And I mean, this thing's just going to be like this the whole time. And with that killer Polaris Razor body on top, I mean, tell me what you guys think. I think it's going to be killer. We've thrown so many killer parts in here. It's got $100, $120 worth of drive shafts in it. This is a cool truck. Really was not excited to have to sell, you know, any of this, if not, you know, all of it. And just to, you know, get something else that I really wanted. I'm glad I get to keep this the way it is now. So very excited about this build. Now don't think that we're going to walk away from the D12. We're not doing that. Remember, it's pouring rain outside. I really want to test that car with the new electronics in it. I want to get a comparison to stock, to the upgraded version, and then we're just going to paint the heck out of it, run a bunch of LEDs. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I'm not going to keep you long this time. Just wanted to show you exactly what I got going on with this build. I'm going to get into this evening while I'm waiting on the rain to stop. So we'll get you guys another video again real soon. It's Brian, Amazing RC. We'll see you guys tomorrow.